Hello everyone. We will be discussing chapter of class 12, the male reproductive system. We have studied about the female reproductive system. Now we are going for the gametogenesis, the production of the male gamete and the female gametes. So when we go into gametogenesis, so in the male, with what is the gamete which is formed, which is a sperm. Okay, so the production of sperm is known as spermatogenesis. So the production of sperm is known as spermatogenesis. So the spermatogonium, so here at the end you see there is a spermatogonium. So this spermatogonium which is present, it will multiply in mitotic division. So there are 46 chromosomes here. Okay, and so after mitotic division, the primary spermatocyte will also have 46 chromosomes. Then it will undergo meiosis 1 to form the secondary spermatocyte, and then meiosis 2 so that it can form the spermatids. Okay, so there is a formation of the spermatids. So this will have 23 chromosomes, that is a haploid, so it will have 23 chromosomes. Okay, so now the formation of spermatid and from the formation of spermatid which gets transformed into spermatozoa, which is a sperm, that is known as spermogenesis. So transformation of spermatid to spermatozoa is spermogenesis. Okay, so there are Sertoli cell which is being released in this process of spermiation. Now, while spermatogenesis is occurring, there is the gonadotrophin releasing hormone which is releasing two hormones. One is luteinizing hormones and one is follicle stimulating hormone. So what is the function of luteinizing hormone? Luteinizing hormone will go and work on the Leydig cell and it will stimulate the synthesis and secretion of androgen. Okay, and follicle stimulating hormones, they will act on the Sertoli cell. So there is the other factors which will be produced which is helpful in the process of spermogenesis. Okay, so this is the part of spermogenesis. Now we are coming to the oogenesis. Okay, next we are coming to the structure of the sperm that is being produced. So sperm has got head, neck, middle piece and a tail. So it is basically, it is enveloped inside a plasma membrane. On the head there is the acrosome which is present. Here we have the haploid. So here we have the haploid which is being present. So it is filled with enzymes with the help of that helps in fertilization. So this cap has got the enzymes which is important for fertilization. Then we have the middle piece which has the mitochondria in it. So this mitochondria will produce energy for swimming, and then after that we have the tail. Okay, so this is the structure of the sperm, and the sperm when it is ejected after along with the seminal plasma, along with the sperm, so seminal plasma and the sperm together is known as semen. So the function of the male accessory ducts and glands are maintained by the testicular hormone. Now coming to oogenesis, it is very much similar to that we had in the spermatogenesis. The structures are going to be the same. So now what happens in oogenesis, we have the oogonia, which is the ovum which is there. So now the secondary follicles, whatever is there. So okay, the process of formation of mature female gamete is oogenesis. So we have the oogonia or oogenesis which is initiated by the embryonic development of the mother cell, which is oogonia, and these are formed within each fetal ovary. So no more oogonia is going to be formed after the childbirth. after the birth. Okay, so now these will come into the prophase 1 of the meiotic division and will stop there, will get arrested. Then it will undergo, so then it will have the formation of the primary oocyte. So this each primary oocytes, they get surrounded by a layer of granulosa cell, and these granulosa cell, they are known as the primary follicle. So this granulosa cell which is there, which is known as primary follicle. Okay, so this primary follicle will be surrounded by number of layers. Okay, more layers of granulosa cells and a nucleus, and this is known as secondary follicle. So you have primary follicle, and we have secondary follicle, and then we will have also tertiary follicle. When the primary follicle with the tertiary grows in size and it completes the first meiotic division, it is an unequal division that is occurring, and there is a formation of secondary oocyte and a tiny polar body that is being formed. The secondary oocyte retains the bulk of the nutrient rich cytoplasm of the primary oocyte. Okay, now what happens, this tertiary follicle, so tertiary follicle, it will mature and it will form the Graafian follicle. So this Graafian follicle, the secondary oocyte, they form a membrane called as zona pellucida, so once, which is surrounding it, and this Graafian follicle, once it ruptures, it will release out the ovum, and this is known as ovulation. This is the phase when it is known to have ovulation. Okay, so that is gametogenesis. Thank you.